This is not a postcard, Cornwall, this is where people live. And if everything is geared for a few months of the year when there's a lot of people here and there's nothing else for anybody else when they're gone, then no one will live here, no one will work here. You need to actually encourage people to come here, younger people who are going to bring money into the area, who are going to bring new ideas as well. You know, we need to be competitive, and to do that we need to invest in the area. It's a bus. It's a bus, yes. We have a bus. They do come. Just not that often. The rents are extremely expensive. People are going, well, there's just not enough places for us to stay. There is very little property that you can rent. You can rent things for holidays, so you can get maybe a 6-month lease and then you're chucked out in the summer because they can get someone in for more money. My particular field, I'm an Arctic scientist. What I'd like to do is bring a world-class research group on Arctic science to Cornwall. Oceanographers, biologists, physicists, chemists, all working together to solve some of the major problems that we know are going to happen in the Arctic in the next 50 years. You don't need to be in cities to have brilliant institutions. The US do it very well, and actually most of them are government-based as well in that case. So you have the NOAA in the US and Los Alamos and all the sort of these labs. They're in the middle of nowhere, but are world-class. You don't need to be in London to be a good researcher. One of the key hurdles of attracting particularly high-tech work to the region is there is very little internet. You can't leave it up to the individual providers. They obviously want to make a profit. They're not doing it for the sake of the society as a whole. What you need is subsidies that will make sure that those companies will put in the infrastructure necessary that high-speed internet is available. What I need from any kind of government is a guarantee that they will be funding science and that we are able to still do the world-class science that we do now. The Conservative government, they do talk about innovation, they do talk about entrepreneurship, but they don't understand how science works. You have to have a very diverse science budget to get good things out of it. Science doesn't work from A to B. You don't set off and go, well, I'm going to do this, and then we're going to get this out of it, and we're going to make a profit, because that's, I think, what they're interested in. And to move away from that, you need to have a philosophy of cooperation and for the public good. And that, I believe, is what Jeremy Corbyn can actually represent, really.